All right, everybody. Happy New Year. 2021 is coming. And, one of our themes now has been explaining to people how to transfer in and out. So this will be a dedicated page on skyinclude.com. We'll have a whole system for different Namebase tutorials. So check out skyinclude.com/namebase. And this one, again, is similar to one we had just done about from Bob Wallet into Namebase. This is more about the process of in and out just of Namebase. It's from Lucky Brock, and there's a few others in the community we've been talking to about this. So basically, first is the thought process of why you'd want to go in or why you'd want to go out. All right. Most of us started on Namebase. I started on Namebase. I mean, it's amazing. And I just did a video about how to move more into Namebase because a lot of times the marketplace is the main place right now, I would say, and probably will be for forever, probably. I mean, everybody's gotten their accounts there. It's basically very easy to move things bit back and forth, and it makes things very liquid. And they're doing a great job, and people trust them. And they're your custodian, they're your registrar, they're your basically they're the marketplace for Namebase. For see, I'm even calling it Namebase. It's Handshake. All right, so you can check out our Bob Wallet one if you'd like. And we just had another video about Bob Wallet into Namebase. So let's talk about why go into Namebase. Like I just said, the marketplace. If you want to sell your Handshake sites, this is probably the place to do it. And it's very easy. You do it instantaneously. You pay a 3% commission, and the HNS currency is in your account, and the domain is instantaneously into their account. So very clear. The second reason for sure is the easy to use interface. It makes it super easy to buy and sell and update your DNS. They have products like D-Links, redirects. They have Namebase Pro, and more products are coming. And just like Facebook and Amazon, they're making it super easy for the users. So assume that they will continue to be easy to use and growing many users. Now let's talk about why you might want to move it out. The whole theme of Handshake is decentralization, right? The whole idea is there's no central place that has full control. Technically, just like with Bitcoin, I don't know if you were around with Bitcoin with MT-Gox, but I had friends that lost coin on MT-Gox. They got hacked. Basically the secret key is with Namebase. Can you transfer your domain? We'll talk about that, but basically you got to ask them, and they'll take care of that for you. So they're basically your custodian. You're trusting them, which we should all be comfortable to trust them. But we also wonder what would happen if if some entity asked them to do something with one of our domains. We don't know what would happen. Maybe they would not give it to them or not change it for them. But that's the whole point of decentralization. There's not somewhere somebody can go to take your domain. And more control. More things you can do. Just like Spider-Man would say, with great power comes great responsibility. If you have it on your own wallet or on somewhere else, if you forget your secret key, there's no customer support. If you're somebody that forgets your passwords, like my amazing wife, and she always forgets her passwords or forgets her keys to get into her apartment, you might not be the right person to move it out of Namebase. Okay, you have to be organized and responsible and a little bit technical, because if you forget them, there's no customer support like Namebase. I see people talking in Discord. They can't get their two-factor authentication work. They forgot their password. If you do that kind of stuff and it's not in Namebase, you're in big trouble. Basically, you lost your coin, your token, and you lost your domain, anything that's in that wallet. So, basically, be careful. So let's talk about the technical parts. Please check out another video guide about moving into Namebase from Bob Wallet. We go really in depth, so I'm not going to do in depth in this video. But moving in, basically, it's just like you send HNS currency coin into your Namebase account when you started. The same to move a domain. You would send it to this wallet address. It's a one-time use thing, so you can't use this same address, as far as I understand, at least from the Namebase address. You can't use this multiple times, so just a one time per domain, and then send it in. And it's two parts. One part is the transfer process, and the two is the confirmation process or finalize. I'm also kind of quoting this from their guide. that Johnny Woo is done amazing work putting together. So first there's transfer and then there's finalize, right? So first the transfer is processed after 20 block confirmations, and the other one takes about 48 hours or 288 blocks, and then that will be the finalize, and that's when it's actually in your receiving account. So it's about 2 days to transfer between registrars, it looks like. I'm studying this myself too. So that's going into Namebase. So leaving Namebase, they haven't built anything yet, as far as I understand. I don't know when. I agree. Why would they want you to leave their registrar? But I do hope they can do this. But for now, you have to email name withdrawal at namebase.io with your request. And I assume what will happen is you'll give them that external wallet address that you are sending it to, and they will manually do what would be done here. Is my assumption. I haven't done it yet. So let me just check my guide. So I always write these text guides out. So you can go to skyinclude.com/transfer, and we'll have multiple transfers in, transfers out, from here to there, from there to here, currencies or domains. But I think that's all. I appreciate the Handshake community. I appreciate Namebase and Bobwell. I began to know so many cool people in this really nice community, technical people, business people. So I just look forward to it. We're just here trying to help people understand the ways of Namebase and Handshake and domains and wallets and secret keys. Basically, think of this as everybody like Bitcoin was just money, right? Bitcoin is just money. It's kind of boring to me, it's kind of boring to me, but Handshake is the HNS token, but it's actually more, the real value is the domain, right? That's what's gotten me so fascinated with this. Honestly, if it was just, I don't really care about Bitcoin. I don't care. It's 25,000 a coin. Like, I'm not driven by money, right? I'm driven by content and marketing. So, but basically the same point is it's on a blockchain, just like Bitcoin is on a blockchain. This is a Handshake blockchain, and you are essentially announcing on the blockchain, I am transferring a domain. Here, step one, I initiate. Step two, after 2 days or 288 blocks, you finalize it. Okay, and I hope that makes sense. I know it sounds a little bit scary and technical, but honestly, compare that to a normal.com. You got that authorization code. You got to wait for that registrar to approve it. Sometimes, actually, it's pretty fast lately, but that process is a bit manual and scary too. But I think this one, just try to understand the process, understand what you're doing. So I hope this is all helpful. Again, check us out at skyinclude.com/transfer. Thank you.